Okay, where are we?
We killed the snake.
We killed the snake. Oh, I got the, that's what it was. I got the key for, yes.
Okay, just I didn't see you start it.
I got the key, the emblem key for the, door. Don't need those. Maybe we should go back and see where those, medallions go.
I can definitely see where this game got a lot of its it's like Silent Hill with all of its puzzle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of spread out over a city, it's just get condensed to the end.
Yeah. I think I already asked you this, for like, in terms of each area's, like, each game's, rather... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Don't AFK outside the safe room.
Yeah.
We'll find you.
In terms of each game, this, Fatal Frame...
Captain, you didn't ever just chat?
No, I did it because I was clearing my throat.
Oh.
In terms of this game versus Silent Hill and Fatal Frame, obviously Silent Hill's a little harder to compare because you're not just in, like, one single place, but I'm guessing Fatal Frame is your favorite?
Like, don't get me wrong. Quality-wise, like, just purely visuals. And I know this is an upscaled model,
Mm-hmm.
so it's meant to look better. But the sheer amount of detail, of care, of item placement in this game is fucking remarkable.
For, like, the background and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'd rate this high. Like, fucking...
It's really well done. It's very static, but it's very well done.
But it's boring.
Especially compared to Fatal Frame having... Oh!
Nothing goes on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
They make excellent wallpaper.
They make excellent wallpaper, but there's nothing actively...
Oh my god, everything's alive right now.
Did you guys leave?
That's my biggest complaint is that you walk through the mansion in Fatal Frame 1, and you never know what's going to happen. You never know what object is going to move, or what thing you're going to be seeing peeking up at you, or what you're going to see through the camera. You could, like, Fatal Frame 1 is the perfect example of when you open that door, you have no idea what you're going to get into.
Yeah, yeah.
And not just from, like, an enemy perspective, but also from, like, an environment perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Is there going to be, like, a little girl crawling into a hole when you walk into the mansion? Is it going to be... And this is just from, like, a first playthrough standpoint. Obviously, a lot of events in Fatal Frame 2, Fatal Frame are scripted.
Of course, yeah.
Like, you walk through one area in subsequent runs, and it's going to be either something completely different or nothing's going to happen. And you kind of can get a feel of, like, what happens when the more players go through it. But upon first playthrough, it makes the game feel even more more terrifying.
Yeah.
Because now the environment itself is playing tricks on you.
Mm-hmm.
And with this game, there is that same level of, ooh, what's gonna be there? But it's less because of the environment and the game itself, and more of just like, ah, fuck, did that zombie come up again?
Yeah, yeah.
In Silent Hill 1, just looking at Silent Hill 1, there isn't that same level of unpredictability that Fatal Frame has, but there also isn't that same predictability that this game has.
Mm-hmm. I love the perspective in this room of it looking through the window.
It's so cool.
It's
like,
very well done.
The camera shots in this game, I would put at the same level of Fatal Frame.
Mm-hmm.
They're meant to be thought-provoking. They're meant to be, oh, is something looking at you?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Are you supposed to see something behind you? And Silent Hill had that same thing, but I would argue that the camera, unless in certain moments, like the alleyway, for example, in Silent Hill 1, where it kind of like pans around that corner as you're walking around, and that is by far one of the coolest shots for a fixed perspective. But most of the shots in Silent Hill were very practical.
They were, yeah.
Like, they weren't trying to make you look at the environment. They're meant to show you where you're heading to next, where you need to go, what you need to see in the room. Not.
I do think Silent Hill 3 does a good job of making its camera shots feel, for lack of a better word, kind of perverse.
Yes.
Because a lot of 3, and 3 comes to mind specifically because it's my favorite game, but a lot of the shots in 3 are like really like leering camera angles toward Heather, which makes sense in context because, you know, young adult
You're
trying to survive, so on and so forth.
And I like to think of the camera angles in Silent Hill being very similar to the camera angles in Fatal Frame, and in this game too, of less of you being able to observe the character and more like the entities you are facing observing the character.
Exactly,
and you're kind
yeah.
of viewing it through their eyes, which is any time a fixed perspective game goes through that mentality, it's fucking cool.
I love when games play with
It
fixed
is
camera.
so cool.
I wish more games did it. It's an art for sure, but it's an art that not a lot of games do because, like, there's plenty of fixed camera games. There's not a lot that actively make you feel like you're stalking your character.
These days, a lot of fixed cameras perspectives are like Diablo, where it's literally top down, almost isometric.
Or if they're fixed camera like this, they're very practical. There's not a lot of like, I don't want to say not a lot of thought put in, but that sounds kind of rude, but it's not the same level of intimate detail as like Silent Hill or like some of the shots in this game even.
There's no storytelling
Yeah.
with it. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The camera for the remake of Silent Hill 2 does do an excellent job of the atmosphere and the environment itself, but I do appreciate how it is in a first-person game because it gives you a broader view of the world itself.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess in a sense makes you feel more like an observer looking back.
Yeah.
I guess in a sense. It's hard to explain. But first person just rose to the top of like full immersion, but these games have proven that you don't need first person to be fully immersed. You just gotta use your environments correctly.
And yet, to counter that, not because you're wrong, but because it does such a damn good job, Resident Evil 7 works best as a first-person game. It works best as a first-person game. Don't get me wrong, RE7 would still be good as a third-person or fixed-camera game, but I would argue RE7 works best because it's first-person as Ethan. It's not necessary. Bullshit, it ain't necessary. Open the door! Or does it
Wait,
not?
I think you had to go into this menu.
Oh,
and then you pulled it out.
well, no, I didn't because my inventory's full. Let me go take care of the other items first, and then we'll come back and dick around with this.
Anyway, but, no, yeah,
And RE8 as well works very well as a first-person game because, again, you're viewing everything through Ethan's eyes, for better and for worse. Poor Ethan.
I will say, like, thinking back on Fatal Frame specifically, the couple of times it was first camera, when you're crawling underneath the house. Was that in 1? I don't think that was in 1, but that was in 3.
Which one?
Fatal Frame 3, where you're crawling underneath the house.
Yeah, that was just in 3. God, that was freaky, too.
That also is, like, I cannot imagine that as anything other than first person.
Yeah.
Like, trying to fight that ghost underneath it, and it's just fucking...
Well, because it's scary because you're not expecting it. Even if you are expecting it, it hits you at the worst time.
It hits you like a brick. But no, yeah, any game can use the camera perspectives to their advantage. The trick is doing it effectively. Like, I would argue, for me personally, the third person perspective in Fatal Frame 4 and 5, for me personally, were not nearly as effective.
No, for sure.
As the
Is this the wrong... So do I need that other one specifically to get through the door?
Maybe.
Sorry, I'm working out puzzles.
You're okay. Like, maybe you should have both on your position.
I'll just throw one in a safe box and grab the other one.
Yeah.
Eats into the time here, but that's okay.
And I think that's part of the reason why I still stand by Resident Evil 7 being my favorite Resident Evil game. And it's because up until this point, it's been, third person, fixed camera, super high action. RE7 is by far my favorite Resident Evil game. Because, to me, it goes back to its roots. Like, literally, of somebody being dumped into a situation, being completely ill-equipped to handle it.
And like the original game, you're stuck in this big-ass, really overly complicated shithole of a house, being stalked by things you have no, like, proper range of experience to deal with.
I would say though, that the difference is RE1 feels less personal.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, way less, like Jill is more or less being like, oh, well, fuck. Ethan is being like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. So speaking of RE2, it was originally similar. Originally, Clara Redfield was a completely unconnected character to the rest of the series. And went by a different name, had a completely different background before they made her Chris's brother. And then...
Sister.
Right, sister, thank you. And in the original script, from what I'm reading here, Umbrella actually pretty much gets tanked immediately after RE1. Like, they get shut down.
As one does.
As one does. Am I not doing this right? I'm gonna feel real stupid here in a sec. Ain't that just the... Oh, it worked this time. Okay. Pixel bullshit. Okay. That was originally changed. In the original drafts, the police chief wasn't a corrupt asshole, but over time he was made more corrupt to a comical degree. And I'd argue, the RE2 remake leans really hard into that corruption too. He is a piece of shit in RE2 remake. But that's kind of the point, so...
This is Brad. If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me?
Chicken shit, Brad.
Shit. It's broken.
So I don't really know what I need to do, I just know that it's around here nebulously somewhere.
Like there's a way to like recall that elevator.
No, there's one that's busted that I have a battery for. Probably should just go do that, honestly. So the original draft was originally going to have more supporting characters in RE2, a couple for each of the main characters, um, along with some others kind of along the way, as it were. Just shit and snakes. This is where the battery goes.
What's the dog doing? Wasn't even on screen.
So apparently Ada was originally going to be an umbrella scientist
I can see that.
before they changed her into, you know, corporate espionage spy lady.
I like that better.
I do too. Alright, dickhead, come here. Your days of fetch are over.
Also, it looks like there's a door behind that waterfall.
Yeah, it does. Hey, you're not the only one to notice that, apparently. How do I get to it? Can I get to it?
Oh,
Above?
like, what's next? Is there no...
To my knowledge, nothing connects with it.
transparent creature?
Alright, it's around here somewhere, it has to be. Okay, so this is back toward the dormitory area, which I don't think I need to be here. Yeah, I don't think I need to be here.
It's red, though.
Oh, that's because I haven't picked up the items off the ground.
Oh. Oh, okay.
What am I missing? Oh, wait a second. Do I need to use the crank to change the water now that the elevator is working?
That would make
Because I still have the crank in my inventory.
That would make sense. I was wondering what the crank was for.
So I used it originally to, cycle the water, I believe. Oh, the safe room. It is crazy to me that the RE2 remake was announced in 2015.
Yep.
Because I remember when it was announced and being really interested in it being announced.
Well, because like the first thing one of the first things that they showed was in-game footage. It was like one of the games that started, exclusively showing like in-game footage.
Well, because their damn game engine was so good looking.
It was so fucking.
I mean, it still is. It's not like it's gotten any worse.
And then they show Leon like walking up to this corpse and lifting the skull.
Oh, yeah, that part was gross. Still sticks with me.
No, it's great.
Fun-ish fact, I guess. Resident Evil 2 was considered by its team to be, initially when they were making it in the earlier builds, below their standards of quality, which was to say that the game was not bad, but that it was about on par with other games of the time. And they did not want it to be average. So they kept working on it until it was
Better.
Oh, I'm poisoned. Wonderful. That's great. Great. Thanks, game. Really like that.
Resident Evil 2 came out in 1998. What else was coming? What else was out and about around that time?
Silent Hill 1. If I'm remembering right. I think Silent Hill 1 was 1998 or 9.
Silent Hill was older than that.
I know it came after Resident Evil 1. Because it only exists because of Resident Evil.
I don't know why it stuck in my head that Resident Evil 1 was that Silent Hill 1 was a PS1 game.
It was a PS1 game.
Initial release was 1999.
Yeah. It was a PS1 game.
So RE2 came out in 98. Do you think they'll ever do
Oh my
a
god,
remake
can
of
I-
Resident Evil 1?
Can I not call the thing from... Oh my god, okay, I gotta fix my poisoning before I die.
Oh wow, okay, so there was at least a 2-year gap between Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2. Because Resident Evil 1 originally came out in 96.
Hmm.
Do you want to know what the cover for it was?
Yeah. Fucking Chris Redfield. Look up, when you're done, look up... I think it's like a comic for Silent Hill 2, or like one video game magazine for Silent Hill 2, showing James. And he's like absurdly fucking buff, and it is the most funny thing I can think of for a man who at best struggles to lift paper plates.
Uncut, more gore, more violence, more horror than the original monster PlayStation hit. What did you look up?
There's like a PS2 Silent Hill, like magazine cover for like some game mag from a while ago. That's very vague, but it's an art picture of James being like really fucking ripped. Yeah, yep, yeah, it's that. It's that. This is the same guy who
And then
like
in the top
barely
corner
can like.
is fucking Solid Snake.
God, the PS1, PS2 era was fucking wild.
Okay, what was popular at the time? Horror games, Resident Evil, Code Veronica, Extermination, Devil May Cry was considered a horror game,
Yeah, I can see that.
and a game called Run Like Hell. What's next, Resident Evil? Konami follows Metal Gear with horror shocker Silent Hill.
Yeah.
That's the other cover art of it.
For
Silent Hill 2 by same magazine.
I want to look at that real quick. Oh no, that's for Silent Hill 1.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I didn't recognize the characters, and I realized, oh, that's Harry and Sybil.
He's not polygons.
He's not polygons, and she looks interesting. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, let me be smart with this puzzle here. So in the original version of RE2, what? I'm scared. In the original version of RE2, Leon doesn't get to Raccoon City and then realize it's gone to shit. He's actively defending the police station.
Like, he goes to the police station and then it goes to shit.
The game basically starts with him already defending it.
Okay.
Which is kind of an interesting distinction there.
Yeah, because I remember the remake, like, a distinct lack of, like, anything going on in the city itself as he's, like, driving to it.
Yeah.
It's just like, why does it look like shit?
Where in the original canceled version of the game, like, he's already in the station defending it from things and... Apparently so it's called Biohazard 1.5. Is the scrapped version of RE2. Marvin, the police officer that helps Leon in RE2, he was originally going to be alive for like another whole third of the game, if not more.
So, do you want to know what other games Resident Evil 2 was competing with
Sure.
at that time? We have... I don't want to get that. Fuck you. We have Baldur's Gate.
Oh, the original Baldur's Gate?
Mm-hmm. We have Sonic Adventures. We have Mario Party. We have Marvel vs. Capcom. StarCraft. Warhammer Dark Omen. Legend of Zelda Ocarina. Tekken 3, Gran Turismo Half-Life. Metal Gear Solid. Grim Fandango. Panzer Dragoon Saga, Banjo-Kazooie, Xenogears, 1080, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, Thief, Turok 2, I can't remember that one, Pokemon, Spyro, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Crash Bandicoot, the racing game Crash Bandicoot. It still wants me to download the Reddit app. Wario Land, Rollaway, Tomb Raider 3, Metal Slug, Need for Speed. Colony Wars. And a few other ones that I can't read. This is just looking off of the covers that they've got going on here. So, I can see what they mean by like wanting to push themselves more. It's like, let's look at like 97, because in theory they could have released the game in 97 too. 97 is Abe's Odyssey, Alundra, Blast Corps, Castlevania, Colony Wars, Warcraft Bandicoot, Dungeon Keepers, Einhander, Fallout, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy VII came out that year. No wonder they wanted to fucking delay this shit.
Fair.
GoldenEye, Gran Turismo, Grandia, Intelligent Cube,
Interesting.
Kelowna, Mischief Makers, Myth, The Fallen Lords, Star Fox 64, Jedi, Star Wars Jedi Knight 2, Total Annihilation, Blood Quake, Age of Empires, Tomb Raider 2, and Broken Swords 2.
So there was a lot coming out in 97. A lot of notable stuff.
Dark Reign. Ribbon, Shooters, Dark Earth. Close Combat. X-Men versus TIE Fighter. It's always so interesting to look at like what games were coming out at that time, you know?
Interesting to see whatever they were competing with. Even if they weren't necessarily directly competing, you know? But competing enough.
I mean, think about it. Like, just looking at single-player games today, when the PS5 was first released, it was, what, Demon Souls and God of War?
God of War was
not
on,
God of
yeah.
God of War was
Demon's Souls, from what I can recall, was really only, like, the PS5's only big selling point.
This is true, yeah.
And I don't mean that necessarily as a mark, but it was its only major selling point for a lot of people. And Helldivers, I guess. Those are probably the only two that come to mind to me, though.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Oh shit.
You're alive!
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico!
Doesn't
I like how she doesn't, like, try to turn around and, like...
pull out her gun
Hey.
being,
Who?
oh my fucking god. Just, let me
It's
just,
so goofy.
let me
It's
just
so
mourn
goofy.
this man for 30 more seconds.
Enrico!
Like, while Wesker just walks away. Definitely,
Yeah, no shit, we're all cops.
we're all professional.
We all are cops with guns, yes. Oh, look, crank.
Second crank? Is it time to dual wield cranks?
Well, maybe you should have just spat it out instead of...
Been like, someone is a traitor.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, that scared me. That scared
Hello,
the
I'd
hell
like
out
to talk
of
to you
me.
about your life's extended warranty.
Fucking jumped into frame and I'm just like, oh god.
I wasn't expecting Enrico to be in this. Was Enrico in the original?
I don't know.
I mean, what do you want?
Also, fun fact, in the original version of RE2, not the scrapped version, Annette also was going to mutate, not just her husband.
Oh, okay.
But they scrapped that at some point and left it more or less alone. Oh, that just killed me in one hit.
So he is in the original game.
Oh,
I'm sorry, darling.
I didn't save.
You have not saved in a while.
Hold on, let me see where I just got set back to. Let me check. I know, but I want to see with my own eyes.
So, Enrico is in the original version of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It does not change much between the versions, like at all.
Oh.
I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
well, I'll end the recording here and just...
Fix it in post.
There's not really much to fix in post. Post-mortem.